yeah. These sneak up on you, they get hard real quick. Big push. Yes. Go, 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 go. Slow. Up. Push, push, push. Rack, slow. That's it. Good job. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Mike Israetel, co-founder of Renaissance Periodization and professor of sports science. I want to take a little bit of a grand tour of the Atlantis incline press because it is a phenomenal piece of equipment. I want to talk about some of its really, really awesome features that can help you get jacked. And if you are an individual that purchases machines for gyms or for your own gym, listen up because there's lots of good stuff going on here. Lots to talk about here. Let's just get right to it. Weight stack, adjustable, 5-pound increments. I've got a pretty strong pressing complex and I haven't been able to stack this machine yet. I've done one notch short of the stack for sets of 8 to 10. So I have one more 20-pound increment to go, plus putting on another 10 pounds with these other weights. So unless you're bench pressing over 500, probably for repetitions, this is gonna be a machine that accommodates your strength. But on the lowest strength level that you set it to, this actually has the extra weight on it, it's super, super easy, super light. So this machine accommodates gym goers all the way from your IFB pros and elite powerlifters, all the way down to folks just getting into fitness, older folks, super young folks, tiny people, etc. So everyone is accommodated. Speaking of accommodation, 2 completely distinct sets of handles. Kind of looks like overkill, but one of these handles allows you to get that close in, push, slightly arced out, and let your triceps float in for people that like to push close grip. The other of these handles is that Jared Feather technique for presses where you keep the elbows out the entire time. No wrong answers, but it's great that they gave you 2 options. And you would think, well, hold on a second. One of these lies really low, one lies really high. So like, I could probably only use one comfortably because, up here is too high, but here is great. And it's just whichever one happens to be low for me. Here's the thing, it doesn't matter. Because this thing adjusts and moves, right? We can go all the way down, we can go all the way up. Where your torso is positioned here can move. And thus almost everyone can find a comfortable way to use these handles and a comfortable way to use these. I have in fact used both. Both are to my liking. Both can be workable. Next, many machines have tried to do this. Most of them have failed. Technically speaking, this is a converging chest press because the weight moves in as it moves up and it moves out as it moves down. Ideally, that's to hit good contraction at the top and a good stretch at the bottom. I'm not going to mention other manufacturers' names, but I know of at least 2 machines that have tried this. One of them was the other one was a disaster. It feels terrible. It feels way too close at the top, way too stretched out to where your joints feel weird at the bottom. I gotta say, man, they got this right. They got this so right that I'll tell you this. I hate converging chest machines. I hate them because I've used the other ones. I got this machine, I forgot that it was converging. I got in here and I used it for real training. I didn't even notice it was converging for some time because it feels so good. I get unbelievable stretches at the bottom, great contraction at the top. It's not too narrow, it's not too wide. They really knock that part out of the park. The arc is incredible. The movement is incredible. The whole selectorized stack, all of the cables are ultra smooth. There's no snagging, there's no weirdness. There's no, I wish the force curve pointed a different direction. Incredible all around. But the best part. Chest machines are tough to engineer because when you're getting into a chest machine, it usually sits at the bottom. A barbell sits at the top. So you unrack from here and you can go as deep as you like, it doesn't matter because there's nothing stopping you at the bottom. Machines are a bit of a problem because in order to get to machine at the bottom, you have to kind of wiggle your way in. But hold on a second. Atlantis, for some reason, is one of the only companies still manufacturing a foot plate assisted chest press. This to me is some combination of ingenious and obvious once you've used it. But notice what happens to the handles as we push the foot plate. So here's the deal. If this foot plate didn't exist, I'd have to get in here somehow and it would be a disaster. If this foot plate didn't exist, but the weights were here the whole time, I could get in here, but then when I do presses, where's the stretch? No stretch at all. Because you can move up into position, get where you want to be, let go of the foot plate. You can stretch ultra deep, press all the way through, stretch ultra deep. And if you fail at one point, it's not going. All you do is reach up, foot plate catches it, zero risk of injury. If you're big enough, you turn out to the side like me, voila. It looks cool. I love the color, I love the look. It's not an enormous footprint. At the end of the day, this machine, whether you use it for chest training or even tricep training, it's great to go on a superset or something like that, is just out of this world. The handles are ultra grippy, no weirdness going on, no slippage. The grippy handles, unbelievably grippy foot plates here, both the push foot plate and the stable foot plates, means you can settle in and just crush the weight like crazy. Couple of tips to you folks doing hypertrophy training. Crazy as it is, this machine is almost ideal for sets of 5 to 10. If you're trying to do high reps on this, for some reason, I tend to notice that with not a lot of weight, I get close to failure with reps I thought I could do more of. And I'm like, I guess I really am weak. I put a lot more weight on and my reps fall by only a slight margin. I've gotten amazing results here. It feels super safe and stable to do sets of 5 to 10 with, to really get bigger and stronger with at the same time. You can do sets of 10 to 20. I will say that once you do sets of 20 to 30, the frictional component of the machine makes so much up of the force that it no longer becomes a very high stimulus to fatigue ratio movement in my experience. Sets of 5 to 10, especially sets of 10 to 15, are perfect on this machine. It's super kind to your shoulders. It's got basically no axial fatigue, super kind to the elbows. If you're loading up dumbbells for incline dumbbells, you have to pick them up, you have to put them down. It's a huge pain. Here, all you do is you selectorize the stack, no loading weights. You press up on that plate, get your position, unrack, release, do high quality, amazing reps, no spotter needed, no chance of injury, none of that crap. Well, something could go, but no chance of injury from the machine malfunctioning or from you being pinned under it. As soon as you're done, you press on the weight plate again, you get out, you depress, no problem. All right, folks, that's all I have. Again, a combination of a highly effective machine that is also a very pleasant appearance, is real world adaptable to any kind of gym member, and in some sense, best of all, incredibly and professionally well engineered. I'm an engineer at heart. This machine sings to me. I love everything about it. Give some thought to purchasing one of your own. If you need a chest press machine of any kind, especially an incline press, look no further. This is my #1 choice. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.